So in this case study, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be looking at a 40-year-old male who's a non-smoker with no pre-existing medical conditions, living in New South Wales, seeking fairly comprehensive coverage. He's got $1 million worth of life insurance, $750,000 worth of total and permanent disablement cover with an own occupation definition, and we're actually looking at a split TPD setup here, $100,000 worth of trauma insurance, which we're going to super link, and also income protection covering 70% of his $100,000 salary, and we're looking at a benefit period to age 65 with a 90-day waiting period. Okay. In this particular scenario, we're also looking at putting that income protection in his personal name versus in a superannuation environment. Okay, so I'll just go ahead and we'll have a look at this case study. And what you can see here is we've got that $1 million worth of life insurance. We've got the total and permanent disablement insurance. Okay, and as you'll see over here, we've got set up on the own occupation definition. We've got $100,000 worth of trauma cover. We've got a $100,000 salary, 90-day waiting period to age 65. And you'll see the monthly benefit with the $100,000, which is at 70%, is potentially $5,833 monthly benefit in this particular scenario. 40-year-old male non-smoker accountant living in New South Wales. We're looking at annual premiums because we want to get that savings. We want to look at the savings around that 6 to 9% savings paying annually. We're on a variable age step premium, and we're looking at a combination of both when it comes to our premium. We want to see, can we use both our superannuation fund and personally owned structure to fund our particular case study in this particular scenario. Okay, so we're going to have a quick look at what this looks like. And what we can see here is we have an EOS policy here, another EOS policy. So you can see this one here is the critical illness only, whereas this is the critical illness plus. So just mindful between the plus and the standard. However, what I wanted to show us in this particular breakdown is what does that premium structure look like? So let's go ahead and we'll click on this button over here, and you can see how this particular policy has been structured and how much of that premium is going to be paid between your super fund and yourself. Okay, so here we've got that $1 million worth of life insurance that we spoke up here. So we've got that life insurance sitting purely inside our superannuation environment. Nothing is getting paid by you personally. Here we've got the split TPD set up. Okay, so you can see here that $184.60 of that annual premium is being paid in your super fund, and $49.05 is being paid in your personal capacity, and that split TPD own occupation is held in your personal name. The trauma insurance can't be held inside a superannuation fund, so that's zero, and we've got $172.81 there. Income protection here again, we set this up so it's purely in my personal name, and that's $655.32. So here again, that's typically tax deductible at your marginal tax rate, and they will send out a tax statement to let you know how much you can claim on that. So that's there. This particular insurer doesn't have a policy fee, which is fantastic. So you can see here in this particular setup, you can see here we've got $473.42 being funded through your super, and personally it's $877.18. Okay, so you would be able to shift that income protection to super if you want, but just wanted to show you how that might look in a real case scenario. So I think one of the key things is to always remember it's just about really becoming informed, understanding what it is that you want to achieve right at the onset, thinking what your cash flow and your budget facilitate and can facilitate, and then working with a specialist broker to really find out, what's going to work for you, have a chat to them, understand the different options, and then once you've got a really good understanding on the types of cover and your budget and what that looks like, then you'll be really in a really good position to help you make a better informed decision on how you want to proceed with your particular insurance requirements for you and your family.